just in, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has spoken to reporters in Tel Aviv after Israel was on the end of a barrage of retaliatory missiles from Iran overnight. Fox reporter Trey Yingst was there.
I just spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, the leader of this country, briefing a small group of journalists following the U.S. strikes on Iran overnight. Netanyahu calling President Trump a great leader, saying that he knew he would do the right thing. I asked Netanyahu about his decision-making process to launch this initial operation against the IRGC and Iranian nuclear facilities. He said we had to act, that Iran was going closer and closer to weaponization. They had 9 to 10 bombs worth of enriched uranium, according to the Israeli Prime Minister. And he says that he gave the directive to move forward with this operation against Iran 6 months ago. We'll have more of the Prime Minister's comments later on. But this does come as the Israelis are launching renewed strikes against targets inside of Iran. An Israeli military source confirming to Fox News that around a dozen different locations were hit earlier today following a ballistic missile attack that the Iranians launched into Israel after the U.S. strikes overnight. 10 different impact sites, more than 80 people wounded, and real concern that Iran could continue to retaliate following the U.S. strikes against those 3 nuclear facilities. Now, moving forward, we are getting reaction from the Iranians. They say all options are on the table to respond to those strikes ordered by President Trump, and the country's foreign minister saying this earlier today.
The Islamic Republic of Iran condemns in the strongest terms the United States' brutal military aggression against Iran's peaceful nuclear facilities. It is an outrageous, grave, and unprecedented violation of the fundamental principles of the Charter of the United Nations and international law.
There is concern in the region that Iran could try to shut down the Strait of Hormuz, where about 20% of the world's oil passes through each and every day. And as we look at possible Iranian responses, both current and former Israeli officials are warning the regime against retaliating against Israel or the United States. I spoke this afternoon with Israel's former defense minister, Yoav Gallant. He said it would be a grave mistake for Iran to respond.